And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, we in there. We is in there. I think we're gonna be in the we may just be in the green background today. Cause the sun's out, that photon energy out, man. Peace and love to the guys and galaxies and all the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, peace and love to you. You know what I'm talking about. We's in here, man. Okay, the mates, salute. Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. And all that good stuff, man. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, getting warmed up with the SCPs and everything that we've been doing over here. And if you're new, you know what I'm saying, we've been checking out the SCPs. We do a lot of paranormal stuff, all the weird things, you know what I'm saying. We goes around that alley and we cut that block and we spin that corner, you know what I'm saying, and we sees what they got in the in the dark spots, in the corners, in the crevices, in the cracks and stuff that people just overlook on purpose, purposely overlook. But anyways, you know what I'm saying, we're just gonna check it out, you know what I mean, hypothetically, or let's just, you know, whatever, real or not real, we're just checking it out, you know what I'm talking about. We're just checking it out. And I appreciate y'all joining me. If you don't mind, you know what I'm saying, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, hit the notification bell, all that good, you know what I'm saying. Y'all you know the routine, okay, but no pressure here. Anyways, I'm not gonna hold up any of y'all time, man, so I hope you're good. Cause I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Bustin' SCP-2460, the Dark Satellites. Okay, so it's got safe up here, marked out. It's a Keter. Oh dang, they bumped it up to a K class, y'all. So bustin', let's get it. Oh, and we back with the Volgun. Salute.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-2460. Object Class, Keter. Previously safe. Special Containment Procedures. Due to its position and properties, SCP-2460 is not contained at this time. Space agencies are to be informed of SCP-2460's trajectory so that satellites and launches do not collide with SCP-2460. When doing so, SCP-2460 is to be listed as a large piece of space debris. No object is allowed within 50 kilometers of SCP-2460. Any matter colliding with SCP-2460 must be reported to the Astronomical Tracking Unit at Site-195 immediately. In the event of a collision, the mass, density, and Schwarzschild radius of SCP-2460 must be remeasured and its resulting new orbital trajectory calculated. Description: SCP-2460 is a gravitational anomaly in elliptical orbit around the Earth. It has an orbital period of 4 hours, with a furthest distance from the surface of the Earth of 12,430 kilometers and a closest approach of 395 kilometers. Measurement.
Why they couldn't just say satellite? Why y'all?
Of the gravitational anomaly indicates it has a mass of 1.24 times 10 to the power of 13 kilograms. At the location of the anomaly, there is an apparent object of approximately 50 by 30 by 15 meters. This gives the object a measured density of 5.51 times 10 to the power of 8 kilograms meters squared, which is approximately 100,000 times the density of the Earth and close to the density of a white dwarf star. The shape of this object is variable in appearance, with components of different materials appearing to erupt from the surface of the object only to be reabsorbed. Furthermore, the object is virtually invisible to electromagnetic radiation and has no measurable charge, magnetic moment, or wave emissions. However, despite this behavior, photons in the visible light spectrum still interact with the object, albeit at a low albedo of 0.01. The anomaly behaves very differently on the quantum level, SCP-2460 is comprised of bosonic matter that anomalously maintains much of the structure of fermionic or normal matter. This anomalous construction causes the Pauli exclusion principle not to apply, allowing non-matter to occupy the same quantum state as other similarly composed bosonic matter. In addition, electromagnetic interaction is suppressed. As a result, the bosonic electron fields between objects in SCP-2460 do not repel each other. The net result of these anomalous quantum effects is that multiple individual objects within SCP-2460 occupy the same place at the same time. What appears to be objects growing out of and receding into SCP-2460 is actually thousands of co-locating objects oscillating about the gravitational center of the anomaly. The exceptionally high mass of SCP-2460 is the result of these thousands of individual objects occupying the same location, all gravitationally bound together. It is important to note that this co-location is not spatiotemporal distortion, but the net result of the lack of interaction between individual objects in the anomaly. There is no risk of a reversion to a Euclidean space because the space is already Euclidean. The influence of the gravitation of thousands of objects acts as a strange attractor, keeping each individual object within 105 meters of the center of SCP-2460 at all times. The chaotic nature of the attractor has caused multiple objects to be shown at the surface of SCP-2460 at different intervals. Most of the items expressed are space dust and rocky debris similar in composition to asteroids. The following items are notable, however. A planetesimal with the above dimensions of 50 by 30 by 15 meters. This item acts as the surface of SCP-2460. Of note is the distinct lack of cratering on the surface. A comet nucleus of approximately 5 meters in diameter. Visible spectral analysis suggests that the object's original location was the Oort cloud. A spacefaring vessel of unknown make. 10 meters in length, the hull is covered with unidentified symbols. Through a plate glass window, 2 beings are visible, apparently long deceased and desiccated, resembling crocodilian humanoids. Approximately 1,000 metric tons of hydrogen and helium, compressed under gravitation into a superfluid state. 90 capsules, each containing a single humanoid occupant, each co-locating independently from the others.
I mean, what's his name? What was it? The Egyptian god, the alligator was his, I mean, I forgot something, Cerbex, something like that. I don't want to just throw, you know what I'm saying, just go straight reptilian. I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying, of course that's a reptile, but, you know, I mean, there's several different species of the reptilian. So, I mean, when it says crocodile, then we want to go anything that resembles this reptile in particular. You know what I'm talking about? So, that's what I got. Anyways, let's get it.
The occupants are apparently dead and desiccated. Foundation probe OU-11-3 and Agent Rick Roberts, deceased. See Addendum 2460-B. Addendum 2460-A. On 2/15/2013, a stray orbiting steel bolt attached to a retaining plate from the disaster was seen to be captured by the gravity well and collide with SCP-2460. It was observed that the collision caused no impact site and the bolt passed through the matter without hindrance. However, post-collision, the bolt and plate no longer registered any electromagnetic field deformation. Further observation demonstrated that the bolt remains attached to the plate, confirming that the co-location effect of items caught within the anomaly does not extend to items that are exposed within milliseconds to it. This observation further suggests that all objects seen in SCP-2460 were, at one time, normal fermionic matter, transformed by the anomaly into the presently seen amalgamation. It is hypothesized that the anomaly annihilates the quantum spin of the subatomic particles, transforming the matter from fermionic to bosonic and allowing it to co-locate. Containment procedures updated to prevent further matter collisions with SCP-2460. Further testing is suggested. Addendum 2460-B. On 02/05/2014, SCP-2460 was noted to pass within 70 kilometers of Foundation Orbital Unit 11, and a sortie was authorized to intercept the anomaly for quantum measurements. Agent Rick Roberts was sent in to probe OU-11-3 to examine the anomaly at close range for testing of the quantum signature of the matter within the object. Radio contact with probe OU-11-3 ceased when the probe came within 5 kilometers of the central mass. Approximately 0.5 seconds before loss of contact, apparent density of the low Earth orbit medium seemed to increase from 1.0 times 10 to the power of minus 11 kilograms per meter cubed to 7.3 times 10 to the power of minus 9 kilograms per meter cubed. All remaining data from the experiment comes from the cameras aboard Orbital Unit 11. Agent Roberts quickly noted the lack of radio contact and engaged thrusters to maneuver away from SCP-2460. The fuel was seen to ignite and pass ineffectually through the hull and cabin of probe OU-11-3. Unable to adjust position or trajectory, probe OU-11-3 was gravitationally captured by SCP-2460 and fell into the central mass. 15,534 kilograms added to the mass of SCP-2460. Trajectory and Schwarzschild radius recalculated. Containment procedures updated to include a mandatory distance of 50 kilometers. Addendum 2460-C. Transcriptive lecture regarding SCP-2460 on 4/3/2015. Presenter: Dr. Cornelius Argent, Principal Researcher, Astronomical Phenomena Division. Forward: Dr. C. Argent presents the results of his observations and experiments with SCP-2460. Begin log. Good evening, and welcome. I want to thank everyone for coming this evening. Tonight, I'm going to explain what exactly SCP-2460 is, and the risk it represents for the Earth.
Man, you bet.
I could explain the fermion to boson conversion called quantum spin annihilation. Explain how this interaction is possible.
They better hold the damn thing out either, kind of mates. They better hold the damn thing out. You know what I'm talking about? He said exactly. When you use them terms, you better get to it. They go.
The reversion of supersymmetry, the transformation of quarks to squawks, and so on. But I'm sure that would go over most of your heads. You could learn it all, but you're here to understand what this is and what it means. I'll spare you the physics. I'm sure you've heard stories of walking through walls, ghosts, radio waves, certain anomalies, etc.
Yeah, vibration and frequency
is a popular term for it. In essence, SCP-2460 is a collection of objects. Asteroids, comets, nebula material, stellar mass, and more, all phasing around each other. It's important to recognize that this phasing is the sole reason all these objects exist in the same place at the same time. This is...
meaning they vibrate all on the same frequency.
Not a spatio-temporal distortion. At least, not anything more than is fully and non-anonymously explainable via its gravity alone. However, what is less explainable is the lack of electromagnetic interaction within SCP-2460. Firstly, this means that there is no radio communication possible with anything within the anomaly. Radio waves pass through it as if it wasn't there. This is also what leads to the phasing effect we see. You know how we are made of atoms,
because, you know,
and atoms consist of a nucleus surrounded by an electron cloud. These electron clouds are negatively charged.
Okay. It's let's just say the plug is unplugged, or it's the plug has been cut, so it don't have the, you know what I'm talking about? Because energy really it doesn't die. That's why it's still vibrating. You know what I'm saying? In vibration, that's energy. It's damn self. So. But it's obviously I'm trying to think of the words, y'all. You know what I mean? I don't just want to just be blurting words out there. I'm actually trying to just like take my time and think for a second, and like, you know what I'm saying? They use the proper terms for some of this stuff. Like, I ain't trying to sound like a nerd or anything. It's just, you feel me? There's still proper terms to use for certain things. It's just like, okay, we got that. But it seems to be dormant. There we go. Dormant. So it's stuck at a certain frequency, vibration, whichever. You know what I mean? And it's just dormant. So I mean, it sounded like a planet, y'all. But he said he was gonna explain it. Let's see if you know what I'm saying. He don't try to use so many big words to say it's a kudibata and it be, you know what I'm saying, talking about dirt. You know what I'm saying, or Tiamat. You feel me? Like you know how they like to do it. Like I say, go get some photon energy. It's like what? Some people don't know what photon energy is. That's the sun, y'all. Just the chromosphere. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You feel me? So it's just like they use stuff like that. It go right the hell over your head. I mean, they say then on top of it, you don't know how to spell it. You try to sound it out, and sometimes the spell check don't catch them giants. If you get too far out of the range of spelling that word correctly, you ain't gonna get it. You feel me? So yeah, it's a play on words, y'all. It's play on words, y'all. So I'm thinking that this dark satellite may be the dark planet that we've heard so much about, but they, you know what I'm saying, they just say it's da 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 da. Because I heard. I mean, I was gonna wait. Let me wait. Or maybe I just stop right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Push each other away, and that's why we can't walk through walls. But within SCP-2460, the electron fields between objects introduced at separate times don't interact, don't push against each other, and as a result, don't stop objects from passing through one another.
No chaos.
But wait, you're probably asking, isn't the photon the gauge boson for the electromagnetic interaction? Why do we see anything? Okay, you're likely not asking that, but I did. First thing, truth is...
See? What I tell y'all? You feel me? It's trippy. Right there, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I just used the term. Come on, man. That's the confirmation for you right there. For all those that want to naysay. Okay, some of the other stuff may not be. But you ain't finna tell me. We just got the confirmation. The word that came out of my mouth and that he just, you know what I'm talking about? I haven't. You feel me? It's too many of them. We're gonna do it together. Y'all know a lot more than me. You know what I'm saying? It's too many of them. Y'all, we gonna do this together. You feel me? So I'm just going straight out the dome. There it is. Confirmation. There it is. Bing, bing. That's the planet. That's the one that got hit on the end. Go read up on it. They're talking about it right here, but they're gonna call it a dark satellite because, you feel me? It's like just like the moon out there. You know, they say it's a spaceship. So what says, you know what I'm saying? If the moon's a spaceship, that this can't be a satellite. Just say technology. We ain't gonna call. We ain't gonna put a stamp on it. We're just gonna say these planets are technology. This planet is a form of technology, but more so much more than that. I'm not gonna put a label on her like that. Just take it for what it is, and just know it's going back to that. And this had a lot to do with that. And you just got your confirmation. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with the ones that's around here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
We don't see most of SCP-2460. Experiment 2460B proved that. We saw the medium density around probe OU-11-3 increase nearly 1,000-fold before losing contact. There is a cloud of massive particles that have nearly no interaction with normal matter extending as far as 5 kilometers from the central mass. There are only two ways these particles interact: gravitationally and rendering normal matter that comes into contact with it out of phase. These particles are invisible and otherwise undetectable. All remaining mass was added subsequently, acting as an anchor for the particles. That's why we can see the massive object in the center. What's the risk from this? Well, it is exponentially dense, and thus perturbations from its present orbit will preferentially cause the orbit to decay, resulting in SCP-2460 falling to Earth. Now, since it remains phased out, collision with the Earth won't cause any impact crater. However, the quantum spin annihilation will affect all matter the anomaly passes through, resulting in invisible holes of phased-out ground. SCP-2460 will pass unhindered through the center of the Earth, transforming matter the entire way, leaving a giant hole through the center of the Earth that the liquid mantle and core will gush into, the crust and surface eventually falling, unsupported, into the hole.
Damn.
But it won't.
I mean, that's almost you can't even conceive. You can't even conceive what the hell's gonna happen to you. It's almost like folding into yourself, into yourself, into yourself, into yourself You feel me? Because it's as above, so below. So you have like you have this powerful spiritual soul of a force passing through you. Just think about it like that. You know what I mean? You're just you, and you have something just, it's so powerful that the wind picks up, and you feel it. You can, you know what I'm saying? Your body gets hot. You feel it. You feel me? Like you feel the intenseness. Like you know that there is something or someone, or you know it. Like there's no denying it. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Everybody felt it. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm talking about? But see, that's what he's trying to explain there. But it's like, wow. And that's so keep that in mind, y'all. You know what I'm saying? As above, so below. It happens in the spirit realm first. The quantum world, the astral plane, realm, outworld, whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever name, title, whatever you subscribe to, on the other side, up there, as above, so below. You know what I mean? As within, so without. The whole thing. You feel me? Not just the half. It's the whole thing. Within, without, go in and bring it out, just like I just did. Went in, saw that and brought it out. Bing pow. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And this is why we're here, y'all. So I gotta make sure, you know what I'm talking about. Wow. And this is why I tell y'all to keep your critical thinking, man. You know what I'm talking about? Say I don't even like. Sometimes I just feel like I just be moving through. I'm just passing through. Pick up some stuff here and there. I guess that's just what I'm have to do. And then, you know what I mean? I come do this, and all of a sudden I'm hearing this stuff right here that not supposed to be. You feel me? And all of a sudden it's like, well, damn, I heard. So why? I mean, so why? Why? I mean, why, y'all? Why, man? I mean, what attention are we being? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. Okay, let me not even go there with that. You got what you need. Let's do it. Let's do it, class. Let's do it.
The momentum in SCP-2460
go in
will
right
propel
now,
it
you know
all the way back out of the center of the Earth, back to the surface, where it will gravitationally oscillate back and forth, rendering more and more of the Earth out of phase with itself like Swiss cheese, until the entire planet collapses into a central super dense pile of untouchable rubble, constituting a QK-class quantum degeneracy end of the world scenario. So, I'm sure you agree that we want this thing as far away from us as possible. The problem is we can't.
But it's like going in the black hole, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah, blue, blah. Man, that's crazy, bro.
We can't use thrusters to push it away. There's nothing to push against. We can't deflect it with magnetic fields. There's no electromagnetic interaction. We can only use gravity to pull it away. That means that we will need to tow an asteroid of similar mass into low Earth orbit to carefully slingshot the anomaly away from us, then destroy the asteroid somehow. An asteroid approximately 22.
Boy, this ain't goddamn. What's the Bruce Willis movie? Apollo 13, nigga. This ain't what.
2 kilometers in diameter should contain enough mass to eject the anomaly. Recommendations have been submitted to O5 Command.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
But I'm sure you actually are all asking, what is this? And why did it end up here, orbiting around the Earth? Well, it's an amalgamation of weakly interacting massive particles, invisible to electromagnetic radiation, emitting no radiation of its own, and possessing only gravity. In short, ladies and gentlemen, SCP-2460 is dark matter. And when you consider that fully 85% of the mass in the universe is dark matter, we should not ask why we are so unlucky to have a chunk of it orbiting around the Earth. We should ask, why are we so lucky that we haven't hit any of this stuff yet?
Man, y'all know what the hell going on. I mean, look at get that shit out of here. 2460. 2, 4, 6. 6. That's 12. I mean, wouldn't that have been the 13th planet that got bow? You feel me? Right there. Blah. Right there. So this is 12 minus 1. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Thank you, and good evening. End log.
See? They want me to stop. Y'all want me to
This
stop?
concludes today's lecture.
See?
Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are.
Dr. Miller, I appreciate you, homie. Class, what in the what? Explain it to me. What just took place there? I did not. I ain't, you know what I mean? I was looking at the Scarlet playlist, and I'm like, man, I got plenty more that I ain't even looked at yet before y'all came in and started. But like, hey man, let's check this out. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to appease. You feel me? I ain't gonna be. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to appease everybody at least one video. You know what I'm saying? At least. But I mean, I already had a lineup, and I don't want to lose track of certain things that I picked out. You know, feel me? And obviously this was one of them. And obviously because it's a connection to another story that's supposed to be a myth or just legend or just some story. But of course, we heard the double up that. Okay, thank you. Stop. Stop. Why? So I'm gonna let y'all hash it out in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Explain to me what just happened. Because I just showed you and I just told you. You feel me? You got my perspective. There's no need for me to explain any further what just took place. You feel me? You just take your perspective and there it is. We have a dark satellite that's a K class that's on a spiritual realm that they can't do shit about because they're physical 3D. Everything else is 4D and beyond that. And they ain't got nothing for that. And they know that. And they're keeping it hush-hush because they know what that planet is. They know what it is. They're just not telling you what it is. And they want to call it a satellite because obviously it was technology and they blew themselves up. Or something. I don't know. Y'all check the story out. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all fill in the blanks and you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Put it in. But I tell you, it's there. It's there. You're gonna hear about a planet, a 13th planet, and it got destroyed. You're gonna hear about. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna read about it. You're gonna read about it, and then y'all come back here in the comment section, and let's discuss it. You feel me? And CT on. You know what I'm talking about? So, anyways. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, because I did. I'm actually surprised, you know. I'm actually surprised at that. Didn't know, you know what I'm saying, we were just going, bah, 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 bah. As soon as the sun came out, you know what I'm saying, we already shined the light on something. Do not be afraid to tell the truth and shame the devil. We have to tell the truth and shame the devil. Look at the line, man. So, whatever. Yeah, man, but listen, y'all keep your head on the swivel, of course. We got stuff out there swirling around your head that you can't even see because it's on the spiritual realm, so that means it's vibrating a bit too fast and a little bit too high for you. So if you want to see these things, you're going to have to raise your frequency because right now they got the frequency lowered. I think okay, I'm doing too much. So, I mean, this video proves it. So anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. Head on the swivel. Don't forget to protect yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and you know what I'm saying, try not to let the world drive you crazy. You feel me? Keep your CT on. Y'all go out there and get y'all a little bit of sun. Certain people, you know what I'm saying, you get you a little bit right here, you know what I'm saying, to get your ass highs. For mine, you know what I'm saying, go get your sun. Go get you some photon. You feel me? Since he won't tell y'all what that is. What the photon is right here, man. It's right here. That's what it is. You see that? All that coming up out there. That's what he's talking about. The chromosphere, man, the energy coming up off of it. So that's what he said, the chromosphere. It's basically like your aura. You feel me? So that's what you feel when the sun's out. Alright. Until next time, I don't know. I'm just gonna let let my people, we gonna file it out. We just gonna whatever we come with is that's what they chose. That's what the ancestors chose. You feel me? That's what the universe chose to bring out, and that's what we gonna bring out. Like, and we just gonna see about it. We just gonna see about it. Because this is intriguing. This is intriguing. And then there's the numerology for you. 246. That's 12. You know what I'm saying? That's the 3. So y'all go see what 3 mean. Feel me? And then, 12. The next number would have been 13. And they got the 0 right there. And they talking about this planet. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm repeating myself. So anyway, salute. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses. High vibrate species. Y'all stay vibing high, man. I will be back. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's about to get deep.